Hello, my name is Mosaab. Today we're speaking about most and Mosaab and how to distinguish between them. Okay, what's the meaning? Firstly, what's the meaning of most? Most, it means the biggest amount of something or the majority of something. Again, it means the biggest amount of something or the majority of something. And we can use it on nouns. We've got here three examples, 1, 2, and 3. Number 1, most of teachers agree with me. Number 2, most teachers agree with me. Number 3, most of the teachers agree with me. Okay, one of these examples is incorrect and 2 are correct. 1 is incorrect and 2 are correct. Try to pick out the incorrect one. Surely number 1 is the incorrect one. 2 and 3 are the correct ones. How did I know that? Okay. Let's put number 1 aside and speak more in depth about numbers 2 and 3. I'll ask you another question. Which one is general and which one is specific? In other words, number 2, most teachers agree with me. Am I speaking about teachers here, generally or specifically? And similarly, number 3, teachers here. Most of the teachers agree with me. Teachers here, am I speaking about them, generally or specifically? For sure. Number 2 is what? General. Number 3 is specific. Okay. How did I realize that? It's very clear because of what the definite article there here in example number 3. So here I used the definite article there, and here I don't have the definite article there. We have got many cases to use the definite article there, but today we'll speak only about one case to use it. The key reasons to use the definite article there, to use it before nouns, when we believe that the listener or the reader knows what we're speaking about or what we're referring to. Okay, I'll say it again. We use the definite article there before nouns when we believe that the listener or the reader knows what we're speaking about or what we're referring to. Maybe because I mentioned it before, or maybe because I expect from him to know what I'm speaking about. You mentioned it before, or you expect him to know what you're speaking about. So here it's specific statement, and here it's general statement. A case in point to explain more the meaning of that. Here maybe I'm speaking about teachers in my school. Most of the teachers in my school agree with me about a situation that happened in my class. Maybe a situation happened in my class and the teachers in my school, I'm speaking about them specifically, agree with me about the situation. Okay? Here we're speaking specifically again in particular about particular teachers. By contrast here, I say most teachers agree with me. Let's say that I use some books in my classes, and these books are known worldwide. So I say most teachers agree with me about the use of these books in my classes. Most teachers of the world agree with me about these books I use in my classes. So here it's general, because it's not specific. I'm speaking generally about teachers. So can we now elicit the structure from the two examples, 2 and 3? Yes. Okay. If it's general, I'll use what? Most plus the noun. Without any prepositions, without any definite articles, without anything. Just most plus the noun. If we're speaking again, generally. Specifically, we use most plus the preposition of plus what? The definite article. The definite article then. Okay. So do we only use the definite article after most of? Now we've got 4 categories we can use after most of. One of them is the definite article and the indefinite articles. Indefinite articles. What are they? A and an. I'll give you an example. So I ate most of a pie. Another example. I took an English exam. I took most of an English exam. I took most of an English exam. Forgive me for the preceding words. Try to imagine the complete sentence. So I took most of an English exam. What did I use after most of? I used the indefinite article and. So I'll give you another example for a. I read most of the science book. I read most of the science book. A science book. So this is indefinite article. We can also use what after most of? We can use object pronouns. What are the object pronouns? Like him, her, them, us, it. Okay, these are the object pronouns which refer back to what? To the object. Refer back to the object. I'll give you an example. I watched an Indian movie. I watched an Indian movie and I liked most of it. Most of it. I watched an Indian movie and I liked most of it. It is an object pronoun which refers back to what? To the movie. Okay, like I'll give you another example for object pronouns. This area is full of classy houses. Most of them are marketable. Most of the houses are marketable. What also can we use? What more can we use after most of? Okay, we can use demonstratives. What are the demonstratives? Demonstratives like this, that, these, and those. I'll give you an example. Most of this flat is mine. Most of these cars are red. Most of these cars are red. Okay, so I can use again indefinite article or definite article, object pronouns, demonstratives, or possessive adjectives. Sorry, I don't have space. I'll write it here. Possessive adjectives. What are the possessive adjectives? Like mine, his, her, their, our. Okay? So, possessive adjectives, we use them after most of. I'll give you an example. Most of her clothes. Most of her clothes are fashionable. Most of her clothes are fashionable. Now, if we're speaking specifically, we can use most of plus one of these categories. Okay. Let's get back to number one. Most of the teachers agree with me. Why is it incorrect? We've mentioned that here, most of, if we're speaking specifically, it must follow what? It must be followed by one of these categories. Here we can't find anything. So it's incorrect because of that. Maybe I can take this one, I say, most teachers agree with me. And here in this case, it's general or specific. It's general. Or I can put anyone from here. Most of my teachers, most of these teachers, most of our teachers, most of her, anything from here, and it will be correct. And in this case, we're speaking specifically. Thanks. I hope that now you realize the difference between most and most of, and you can use them in your writing and in your speaking. See you soon, and bye for now.